Hello, good morning students. We have been studying about food and its components and various other things. Let us explore the nature today. So, this is a class 6 biology lesson, getting to know plants. Plants around us are available in various types, that is herbs, shrubs and trees. Herbs are the smallest plants, shrubs are the medium sized and the trees are the tallest plants around us. Let us explore more in this section. Before we continue about anything, let us try to understand whether it is a herb or a shrub or a tree. They are having different parts. Parts of the plants are root, stem, leaf, flower and fruits. And root is below the ground and it's completely known as a root system, and rest of the parts are all above the ground, which contains leaf, stem, fruit and flower. They are entirely known as shoot system. So a plant parts contains root system as well as shoot system, which involves all this. Let us try to understand what do they do for a plant. First of all, if we talk about roots, which is a root system which exists below the ground, it has various important functions to do. It anchors the plant and it absorbs water and minerals. When we add water to the plant, root is the part which absorbs it for the entire plant body. And there are minerals in the soil, it absorbs along with the water the minerals. And as it absorbs, it translocates or sends it to the stem, which is the next immediate part of the shoot system. And also root functions as it stores food, meaning we eat many of the roots, for example carrot, beetroot, radish, etc. Next is the shoot system, and the first part is stem. Stem has lots of functions to do. It supports the leaves and the branches, where the leaves and branches are on the stem. And as it collects the water and minerals from the root, it transports the water and solutes between the roots and the leaves. From the roots, it takes up and transfers it to root and rest of the parts of the body. Stems in some plants are photosynthetic. What is a photosynthesis? We will study in the next slide. So some plants are not having the leaves. In those cases, the stem itself conducts photosynthesis. For example, in desert plants. Stems also store materials necessary for life. They have water in them, they have sugar in them, they have starch. And in some stems are adapted for specialized functions. Functions of leaves are, it's a main photosynthetic organ. Photosynthesis means the preparation of a food by the plant. Plant prepares its food in presence of sunlight with the help of water, carbon dioxide and various other things from the atmosphere, and this is known as photosynthesis. So if a leaf performs photosynthesis, that is the evidence for a plant to be alive. And being in some plants being broad and flat, it increases the surface area for the light absorption. As it absorbs more sunlight, there are chances of photosynthesis more. It has systems to prevent water loss, that is stomata. If we see a cross section of leaf under a microscope, we are able to see that leaves are full of some holes. They are known as stomata. They open in a day and receive the sunlight and carbon dioxide, but they remain closed in the night and then they conserve water. And the leaves are with a waxy cuticle on their surface. That is helpful for the aquatic plants. Because of having waxy cuticles, they do not tear in the water sources. And another important function that it does is, in the photosynthesis process, there is an exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen from the atmosphere. Through the stomata, carbon dioxide enters in during the photosynthesis process, and as an end product of photosynthesis, once it completes the photosynthesis, through the same stomata, the oxygen is released. So, which is one of our needy gas, because of which we are alive in the atmosphere, the oxygens are added by the leaves during photosynthesis, and stomata starts this. Next is functions of flowers. Flowers are the most attractive parts of a plant. So normally petals, which is a part of flower, which attracts the insects and bees, which helps them for pollination, that is transferring their seeds into various places in the environment. And most important part is they are the reproductive system of the plant. That means the flowers next generations continue due to flowers. Either they bear the seeds directly or they produce the fruits which bear the seeds, which are the next generation plants. Fruits and seeds function as, some flowers directly bear the seeds and some of the seeds are, many plants are growing from the seeds. So fruits, function of the fruit is to hold the seeds, and some of the fruits we eat, that is as our food. Students, we will learn about various other things about plants in our next lesson. Thank you.